man. Like.
Alright, what's up guys? It's Jason with Savage Actual. Today we're looking at something a little bit different. It's a compilation of combat videos from different special operations units. So I haven't seen half of this stuff, so it's gonna be nice to look and it's taken mostly in Afghanistan, correct?
It is all based in Afghanistan. We got some guys from 7th Special Forces Group, and then we've got some Marines, and actually some Marines and SAS guys working together. And it's a good little mashup of some combat footage in Afghanistan. So we're going to talk about some of this stuff, take a look at the gear, take a look at what's going on, and kind of give you guys some feedback on it. So a little different than the video games, we're kind of still in the realm of all the shooting stuff that you guys love.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how much of my PTSD comes back. You know what I'm saying? You know, these real footage compilations actually always get my blood pumping in a way. Definitely gets me excited.
Oop.
So we got a little collection
empties.
Of empties here. Got some uppers,
Golden Road.
Uppers and downers.
Yeah. You gotta keep us leveled out with our energy drinks and our freaking beer. So. You can hear the. You can hear the frickin' PKM fire in the distance.
Yeah. So Afghanistan is no joke. I mean, I got into some shit in Iraq, but compared Afghanis against Iraqis, it's night and day difference.
Oh yeah, I mean it's your completely different attitudes. The way they fight is completely different. I mean, you're talking about a group of people that have been at war
forever.
For the entirety of their life, the entirety of their country's life. It's a completely different attitude. You know?
We had a POW, and it was my turn to watch the guy. I had my 1911, my 45, and I had an interpreter with me, and I was talking to this guy, and it was nice, 60 hand fire.
Yep.
So it's one of my favorite weapons to shoot right there.
What you need, bro?
So it's a 60 millimeter mortar.
They're nice because they're light. They're easy to move around. You could, like he said, they're hand fired. There's a trigger system in the bottom, so you literally can load and you'll see it. This guy's just passing down the mortars. They're already all set up. He just drops it in the tube, kind of makes any adjustments he wants, and then fires it. Boom. Super easy, and you're able to really increase the firepower that a team would have. You know, not just small arms or you know, I think the only other indirect weapon you really have available is like the Mark 19, you know, which is just a 40 millimeter grenade launcher.
You hear it?
Yep.
Ah, it's such a great sound.
I know. Boom. And then right there you got some frickin' Gustav rounds.
So this vehicle they're in now is not the Humvee, or not the RG-33. This is the GMV, I believe.
Yeah,
it's got a different name to it, but it's in between an RG and a Humvee. It's actually pretty dope. The back end's open.
And so they got all that gear back there. You got your freaking jammers. You got all kinds of comm stuff back there.
Looks like he's got an L-can.
You can hear all the freaking stuff. All the coolants running.
So it looks like he's got an L-can on that weapon system, the M4.
Yep.
Which is a 1-to-4 power.
Gonzo, that tube's not getting too hot, is it?
Those grenades there on the bandolier are 40 mic for it's a 203 grenade launcher.
It's just like, oh, the dude, he's like, boom, he's like, hands up, give me another one. Keep them coming. The downside with this is like a lot of the stuff that went on in Iraq is the engagement distances were way shorter. In Afghanistan, you've got the ranges that you have to engage with are way, way out there. I mean, 1,000 freaking meters, I think, was pretty much a norm. I mean, if you got in closer than that,
That's it for the box.
that was really uncommon. It's so awesome, dude. He's just like, here, toss this back up here, man.
Hot tube.
Yeah.
Gustav!
Nice.
Here you go.
Nice.
Such a rad weapon.
Dude, oh my God. So Carl Gustav is one of the, I think, the loudest weapon in the U.S. inventory for the size of it, for being a multi-use rocket launcher. It's pretty impressive.
It's a recoilless weapon system. Yep. Shoots quite a bit of different rounds out of it.
Yeah, they've got heat rounds. They've got, I mean, smoke. There's
some thermal rounds.
Yeah,
hyperbaric. Yeah,
yep. There's like 20 or 30 different rounds. It's really, really. I don't know. I guess it's a weapon system that's very diverse as far as what you can use and what you can do with it. It makes it super unique. The Army really has primarily used it, but you're the Marine Corps is actually getting ready to start using this.
We were using it overseas.
Right.
The Raider
battalions have it.
The regular Marines
don't.
Grunts.
But
it's moving into it.
Absolutely, it's going into use. The Ranger Regiment actually had it initially for a long time, and then it went into widespread use in the Army, and now it's making its way into regular Marine Corps. They're going to start using it. It's a great weapon. Light comparatively, you know, especially for the firepower that it has.
All right, brother. Here's the only two. High double penetration.
Oh, nice.
How you doing, brother?
So it looks like these guys are working with Afghani commandos who are freaking great dudes. These guys are tough, smart, trustworthy, very unique actually within when you're dealing with, Afghani military units. A lot of the units will be dealing with Afghani police, Afghani border patrol guys, a lot of different units, but the
commandos
are very well trained. Their selection is a lot different than a lot of these guys. They have a great reputation when you're talking about dealing with them with U.S. forces, which is
really don't trust the rest of them. But
no,
you see much dust that thing kicks up.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
You don't want to be on the receiving end of a fucking Gustav round coming down range. Old boy's in the prone, shirt off, just getting it.
Shooting AK?
Yeah. At first I thought it was a PKM, but he's just an AK.
Nipples on the ground.
Yeah, he's just like, whatever, man.
Shaved head, beard.
And I'll give it to him, at least he's aiming the thing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these guys are just sort of spray and pray. They'll throw it up over the freaking berm and just...
Get down.
Dude, he's like right there in front of this guy. Oh, look at that.
Hell yeah. Behind the school.
He's got his legs spread in a good way, man.
His
position's great.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
I grabbed what I could.
He needs a little sight on that action. I mean, again, I have to bet that these guys are engaging at over 750 meters at
Ready
least.
to walk? Come with me.
This dude's hard.
Dude, I had went out with some guys,
No.
and their lieutenant from the frickin' Afghani commandos took a round through his elbow and came out his hand, and he was just like,
Steve, you got it, buddy.
his hand was jacked up, but he just kept going, and we got back and we had to like
Stay here.
pull a bunch of shrapnel and stuff out of there, but the dude kept driving on. He was pretty bad.
So I don't think I finished my story. The POW that I was talking to, I asked him what he thought about the war, about all of it. Just had like a warrior-to-warrior conversation, and I was talking about timelines and how long do you think this is going to go on, and he's like, we can do this forever. He's like, you guys, you aren't like the rest. He's like, you're another white invader for the most part. We had the Mongols, we had the Brits, we had the Russians. And,
Alexander the Great.
Yeah, Alexander the Great. Got to go quite a few of his castles out there, actually. And now, just like you said, we're out of there after, we still got some troops there, but I mean, for the most part, we're done with it. And, he's like, they got time, we don't. Our policies, our money, it ended. And I don't think we made any change there, to be honest, without getting into a political debate. But, yeah, I'm glad I went there, yeah.
The worst thing is with that, it's just like any country. I mean, I've been Iraq, Bosnia, Somalia, Afghanistan. I mean, just a multitude of war zones. And the worst thing is, man, it's always the people that suffer. It's just the people that just want to live their lives, the farmers and it doesn't matter if you're a freaking 25-year-old kid living in Kabul and you want to be a stock trader. They're at the freaking, at the whim of these people and this political situations in the military that just want to fight, or it becomes this religious battle between the Taliban, and it sucks because it's like the good people deal with this all the time. I had the same when I was in Bosnia. I literally had the same exact conversation. I talked to some younger people and they're just like, we don't want this. We just want to live our lives, but it's never going to change. It's the same thing that happened there for umpteen years. It's just war, man. And it's like some of these civilizations, that's all they know, This guy is cracking me up. He's like, I don't need no goddamn armor, helmet, whatever.
What did he say?
What? He said something about his belt. Was it me, or did he just speak perfect English?
It sounded like perfect English.
Can you run like that, man? We gotta move, brother. We gotta move.
He's got his friggin' multicam. He's trying to tie up, and he's got you see he's got
hanging off.
Yeah, he's got his friggin' his shit just hanging from his weapon there.
This dude's fucking hard. I like it. It's like he just woke up out of bed.
You hear that though? He's like, stay in the tire tracks. So the mines in these countries are ridiculous. Mines, IEDs, explosives. You don't go wandering off into the fucking no man's land because of you don't know the amount of mines and IEDs that are potentially set up.
It's in the walls. Like you lean against a wall, the wall will go off. It's no joke.
Yeah.
Was no joke. And specifically, like one province, Helmand province, was the worst.
Luckily, he's got. I mean, and these guys know this. They've grown up around it, but it's something that is ingrained into the military guys. That's the SF dude. He's like, hey man, stay in the tire tracks because the last thing you want to be doing is exfilling from a freaking firefight, and then you trigger an IED and 200-pound IED or some shit and kill everybody within freaking 150 meters.
Positions established and squad leaders take control.
Boom. So you got a 240 Bravo.
240 is one of my favorites.
So what he's doing right now, talking guns, he's talking about you've got two separate weapon systems, 240s on separate areas, and he's saying talking guns, you're getting the guns firing, so you've constantly got rounds going down range, and
you extend
kind of the
duration of that firefight. You don't blow, like one gun doesn't blow through.
One gun's not putting out 300-400 rounds. You can just go boom, 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 keep them going back and forth, talking guns.
It's a barrel heat thing too, because if you just start spraying, the thing gets real hot. So you want to do like 6 to 8 second bursts. Next guy goes 6 to 8 seconds, so it gives that barrel a little bit of time to cool down. There's a toe.
Yep.
Those are nice.
Awesome. Freaking. All right. So now we got Marines and SAS.
Yeah.
He's like, get it. Get it. Wow, they're taking it from all directions. So you got guys shooting. I mean, I don't honestly, I don't know what the freaking cardinal directions are here, but they're like taking it from everywhere. The downside of a straight Marine infantry regiment or a straight Marine infantry company, platoon, whatever level you want to put them at, is a lot of times these guys are not running sights on their 240s. They're not running sights on some of their weapons, and you could make these guys way more effective with sights on their guns.
Some units do.
Some of them do, but like this is twice now I've seen these guys without it. And I guarantee you, and the thing is, the 240 is really an area weapon. You're not trying to hit a point target. You're not trying to hit a single human being at 1,000 meters with that. You're hitting a lot of rounds into a general area, and that's kind of the whole point of a machine gun. But
suppressive fire.
You're right, exactly, suppressive fire. But you'd be a lot more accurate. There you go, got another freaking mortar. You'd be a lot more accurate if they would employ all of these guys with sights. It makes it a more effective weapon.
Coming up! Come on!
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for watching Savage Actual. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of this combat compilation. Make sure you guys give us a follow and you subscribe, and check out all of our other socials. And we'll be back soon with some new videos.
Yep. Thanks for watching.